So hello coders, I'm back again with another tutorial. So this particular tutorial is over Python and is a part of machine learning. So what I'm going to do is that there is a certain PDF file, and out of this PDF file I'll be extracting the conversation of a particular person. So that is the project which I will be working upon all the way from the scratch. So before moving into the coding section, first of all we need a PDF file. So sir, I searched over Google that conversation between two friends and jumped into this particular website where there is a particular this conversation between Rita and Tina. So I'll be making a PDF file out of it. So let me press Ctrl C. What I'll be doing is that I'll be going to WinWord and then we'll be creating a PDF file. So I'll be pasting this particular thing, Ctrl V and then Ctrl P, and then I'll be clicking on this print section and I'll be naming this file as master. Just name it master and let's save that file. Now before moving into the project, so don't save, I have already saved it in a PDF format. I don't need that word file anymore. So I need to go to control command prompt and show you something that what package you need to install. So Python comes with many inbuilt package, many packages is supported. So there are pandas library and there are several other libraries. So to view all those libraries which are being currently installed in your computer, you can simply type pip list and it will show you all the libraries which are being installed in your computer. So what we are concerned about is this particular library file, that is pypdf2. It can easily be used to read or parse any PDF data. So it's a simple one. You need to write pip install pypdf2 and that will, if you have an active internet connection, it will pull out data from the internet resources and it will install it, and post installation you can simply run this command pip list and it will show you that this pypdf2 has been successfully installed in your system. Now after the post installation, let's move into the coding section. So we'll be typing idle. So that's the inbuilt one. So after that we need to click on file and then we will be going to new file. Now comes the coding section. So we have already installed a particular package. So from, we need to import something. So from pypdf2, that that is this particular, it was showing in this particular format. So this particular I need to import something. So I will be importing simple PDF reader as a part of the project. So now let's press a couple of enter, and now we need to, first of all we need to get, we need first a function. So that function will be, function is defined by def and that will be extracting PDF. So extract PDF and it will be passing in a path. Maybe path might be a inbuilt function in Python, might be. So path underscore comp, no. So path comp, maybe path of computer, and what it will be doing is that it will be having a reader variable which will be reading this PDF reader. So we will be using this particular function PDF reader. Control C, and here we will be pasting it in Control V, and that PDF reader will be reading from this path comp. Fine. So first of all let's declare text equal to blank and then we will be appending it. So for page in reader, so reader is having that particular, it is reading the path. So reader, it is having the path company means it is having the file. So this reader will be read the pages from it and it will be appending it to the text function. So what will be appending is that text plus equal to page. We need to first extract the text. So we'll be writing extract underscore text. That's a function. So bracket open, bracket close, braces. I will be returning this text. So return text. Fine. Now let's declare a variable. So that variable is PDF text, and it will be passing in a path. So extract PDF, and will be passing in particular this the path where this particular file was present. So let me go to this particular folder pom, and so I've named the name of the PDF file is something like master.pdf. So Control C, let me copy the path and move and roll back to the ID and paste the path. Control V, and it will be reading something. So that's a path, means it has to be in quotes. So it's master.pdf. And before moving on with the coding, let's first of all let's see how PDF text looks. So we'll be simply giving a print function, and we'll be printing this text which we have extracted. So Control S, let me name the file something. So we'll be saving it in the desktop and within that same folder pom, and we'll be naming it as maybe project, or maybe project proj. Let's save it and move to command prompt. So here in this particular URL bar, I will be writing cmd. After typing cmd, I will be doing it at Python, and the name of the file is, so let me check it. What is the name of the file that I have given? I name it proj. Yeah, I remember. So proj.py. So Unicode escape. Okay, fine. Can decode. So this particular error means that there is a Unicode escape sequence. So we need to read this particular data as a raw data. Simply write R before it and then save the file, Control S, and then go to Chrome and run the file one more time. So here is the text. Now this text doesn't have a delimiter or some special character based on which Rita and Tina or each of the lines can be separated. So what we'll be doing is that, now comes the tricky part. So we'll be creating another one. So we'll be having extracted, that's another variable, and it will be working on PDF underscore text. And what it will be doing is that it will be split based on new lines /n. Now let's print what extracted is showing. So I'll be passing in extracted. Let's see what's now we are getting. Press Control S and then again go to Chrome. Sorry, I mean command prompt and run the file. So now we are having some data which we can make out of. So we are having comma separated values, and as already as it is being suggesting that it is using third braces, that means it is a list. So what we can do is that also to verify it, we can simply say type, and this type of this variable extracted. Let's save this file and again roll back to command prompt and run the file. Yeah, that's a class list. So this particular data can be easily parsed. I mean, we can do something with this data. So we'll be again defining a function def, and this function will be named Rita because we will be extracting, pulling out the data, whatever conversation Rita said. So we'll be passing in something. So Rita will be taking this value of this extracted. It is having that particular list. Now we need to loop through this particular list, but that loop, I mean, we need to create another sub list. So Rita convo. First of all, let me declare it as a blank list, and then we will be appending the lines. So I'll be writing any variable for maybe C for conversation, in for she in extracted. That is a simple for loop to loop through that particular list. And what we will be doing is that if, so we need to we are looping through this so if C dot strip, so strip function will be stripping out if there are any leading or trailing spaces, and then if it starts with is a function, so it will be simply searching for, let me look into my command prompt and see how the structure is. So here is Rita. So if it starts with Rita, if it finds this particular value Rita, so what it will be doing is that it will be appending. So Rita convo underscore convo equal to Rita convo equal to, so we'll be appending, so dot append, so whatever we are getting in this particular section, if c dot strip, if c dot strip starts with Rita, then we'll be appending that particular c dot strip. Again we'll be using that particular function to strip any leading and trailing spaces, and then we'll be returning this particular Rita convo. So return Rita underscore convo. So far so good. Now we don't need this line anymore, print of this particular, so let's comment it out, and let's, so we have something like extracted, so we'll be passing this extracted to this one, and then we'll be having something, and that again needs to be holding some, I mean a variable, there's some should be some variable, so maybe result equal to, name of the function is Rita, and we'll be passing in this particular thing that is extracted, and then we'll be printing in the result. Let's see what shows up. Control S, and let's move to command prompt. Let's press CLS to clear out the console, and so Rita. So far so good. That's, I mean whatever thing it is showing is fine for me, but I want to make this I mean a bit, I mean I want to do something extra, that is I want to add a new line to it. So what I'll be doing is that result Rita extracted. Yeah, we have successfully extracted Rita, but it would have looked nice if those were in new lines. So how to achieve that? We can be, I mean how to achieve that those will be uh, okay. So result, so again let's see what is the type of this particular result type. So if it is a list, let's first of all let's find out what is the type of this. So most probably, not most probably, I'm sure that this particular result is again a list. So if I type here, yeah, list, so now we know how to look through list. So what we'll be doing is that we'll be taking for line in result, and it's a simple loop. What we will be doing is that we will be simply printing line. So yeah, so result, for line in result, that is we are looping through this particular list and we are printing it in a new line. So we don't need this line anymore, so we can comment it out. Let's save this file and roll back to this particular project file. Let's print it out. Yeah, so we are having the conversations of Rita only. In a similar way, let's look into the PDF file master.pdf, and let's see if we can pull out the data of whoever the second person was, whether we are being able to. So the second person was Tina. So what we will be doing is that we will be making a small change in this project. So instead of Rita, we will be passing in Tina. Fine. Then press Control S, and we know what we have to, what we need to do. We need to run this project. I mean this particular Python project. So we are having conversation of Tina. So before ending the video, let me make the screen a little smaller. I did all the way from the scratch. So this extract PDF is a function, and it, within that function we are passing in a path. So here is the path. So PDF text is equal to extract PDF, and this is the path. But there are Unicode sequence, so we need to treat it as a raw data. So we are passing it R, and then using this PDF reader function, we are reading the data and appending to a text function. Then what we are doing is that, so within this text there is a, we showed you that pdf.text.split. So this split function is to create substring. So whenever it will be finding a /n, it will be creating a new substring, and that way we can get a list. So extracted is a list and it has the conversation delimited by comma. So then we are passing in result, we are passing this particular extracted within Rita, this function, and we have declared an empty list in here, and if c.strip means we are looping through this extracted. So extracted means this particular whatever this master.pdf, whatever present in that particular function, so we are looping through it and storing it in C, and within that C we are stripping. At first we are stripping, that is deleting leading and trailing spaces, and if it starts with the word, any of the word Tina, then we are appending to this empty list, and finally we are returning the Rita convo. But the problem was Rita convo, that is the result which inside which we are holding that particular list. It is a comma separated value and it is not readable. So again we are looping in. So for line is a variable, and we are looping in to the within this particular list, and we are printing it in new lines. In this way you can, so in near future I will be using another package NLT. There are several other packages for machine learning, so I'm working on it, and soon there will be another other video. So you can use this small Python project as a college project, maybe, to, I mean, how the computer treats PDF and how you can extract data from it, scraping some data from a PDF file. So that's all for this video. I don't know how my explanation was, or I was able to explain this particular video properly or not. So you can throw in a comment, that will boost my motivation and also will help me out in the means of comment, that what are the portions that I need to work upon, so that the video is more interacting and more readable or understandable. So without making any more, I mean, elongating this video, I'm ending this video right here. Thank you all guys, and happy coding.